A lot of stuff might destroy Roblox soon, people are angry at this Roblox game, Roblox YouTubers are in danger, and more news today. And we're trying to reach 400,000 subs by the end of the year, and we're actually getting close, but time is quickly running out. So please subscribe and let's get right into it. Our first is over a bunch of stuff that might destroy Roblox soon. So firstly, as I'm sure you're all aware by now, this Friday, Pet Simulator is actually launching their new game called Pet Simulator 99. And because of this whole launch, and of how hyped the launch is and how big Pet Simulator is in general, a lot of people are saying that this is actually going to crash and destroy Roblox. But that's not the main thing here, because not only is Pet Simulator X updating on that day, but so is so much other games, and during that entire weekend there's a bunch of big updates coming. And because of this, a lot of people are saying that Roblox is going to be completely destroyed and the servers are going to be completely crashed. Because as I mentioned today also, Please Donate announced a live event that they're doing as well, that's on the next day after that. So Friday is going to be the new Pet Simulator game, and then on the following day, that Saturday, is going to be a Please Donate live event. And this Please Donate update is actually going to be really huge. Apparently they're going to revamp the entire map, and it's one of the biggest things they've done since the game released. So it's actually going to be pretty big. And then on top of all of this, Blade Ball apparently is going to update on that day as well. They're supposed to update it earlier, but apparently the update got delayed because of some stuff going on. So they're also updating on December 2nd. So right now, on Friday, Pet Simulator X is releasing a new game, and then Saturday, Blade Ball is updating, and then Please Donate is also having a live event. So back to back to back, all these big major games are having some insane stuff going on, and everyone's saying that because of everything going on, Roblox is going to be absolutely destroyed and the servers are going to be completely broken right now, or during that time. And also, to make this all worse, keep in mind that number one, in general for Roblox and big events, it's harder for Roblox to handle stuff going on because ever since they launched on PlayStation, there's now way more users and way more people engaged and stuff like this. So already that's going to make everything probably, more players and all this stuff. And then on top of all of that, as you probably noticed, it's all happening on a weekend. Like Pet Simulator X is probably updating near the time I think people are leaving school, and then the Please Donate and Blade Ball stuff's happening on a Saturday, which is typically the day that Roblox goes down since there's a lot of players. So a bunch of people are going to be playing Roblox because it's a weekend, and then there's going to be way more players because there's going to be a new Pet Sim game, and a live event for a Please Donate, and a Blade Ball update. So Roblox is literally going to die this weekend, and it's going to be completely horrible for the servers. Because keep in mind, firstly, Pet Simulator X, it was one of the biggest Roblox games, and we've seen Pet Simulator peak at 1 million players before. Now I don't know if the actual new game is going to peak at 1 million players, but I feel like it's definitely going to have 100,000 players easily. And also Please Donate is just popular, and live events are very popular as well, so that's going to have a bunch of players. And then Blade Ball is obviously just the biggest game right now, so that's also going to be insane. And all these things combined happening back to back is just going to be horrible for the servers. And as we can see, people are already saying here on Twitter being with all this stuff going on, Roblox is going to crash and it should be destroyed, which does kind of suck because obviously it's not confirmed that the Roblox servers are going to crash, but we all know it's going to happen, which does kind of suck because there's going to be so much more content and new content in Roblox and kind of a new refresh, because Roblox has been kind of dry for the past a while now, so we kind of need this new content. But with Roblox continually crashing, it's going to be very hard to play all this new content going on, which does kind of suck. I mean, to be fair, Roblox could surprise us all and not crash, but with all this stuff going on, I'll be surprised, and I'm pretty sure it's probably going to crash, and everyone else thinks it's going to crash as well. And anyways, moving to our next story, Roblox YouTubers actually being in danger, and we got two stories here that I'm going to tie into one. So firstly, there's a bunch of fake AI scams going around with YouTubers, and we've seen this issue going on for a while where companies use AI to pretend to be YouTubers and stuff, and it seems like this problem's getting worse because over the past few days I've seen way more tweets about this and more people talking about this, and in general it seems like it's getting kind of out of hand right now. The main one I've seen is this one from Creecraft, where they use AI to make it look like Creecraft's promoting this random app, and then the app itself I think is a big scam as well, because the app says it's from made by Roblox when it obviously isn't, and then in the app as well I'm pretty sure it's some weird scam thing going on, and in general it's just a very suspicious app. And for some reason, whenever these scams go on, it's always Creecraft who they use for the AI thing. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure I have seen this of other YouTubers as well. If I remember correctly, a while ago there was a Flamingo one as well. So these companies are using AI to make it look like YouTubers are promoting their scams, when in reality it's all just fake. And you're probably thinking that a lot of people don't fall for them, but a lot of these apps are massive and they're very popular, and the shorts that they're promoting this with also have a bunch of views because they're probably spending a bunch of money promoting them. And obviously, a bunch of younger people can easily fall for this because they might not understand that it's AI and stuff. And also on top of all of that, I've seen some of these ads, and if you don't know it's a scam and you just see it, for the first time, it does actually sound kind of believable. And a lot of the ones I've seen, a lot of them do actually kind of sound like Creecraft. But also, to be fair, a lot of them do also they don't use AI, but they cut up clips from Creecraft's videos to make it more believable because that actually is just him. But it's all a big scam and also pretty illegal because Creekf obviously isn't promoting this. So if you see anything like this, just move on from the short, and you probably shouldn't engage with this app at all because I'm pretty sure the app probably won't do anything, but it is very suspicious, especially since they're pretending to be Roblox and stuff, and also why they were promoting it in the first place using like YouTubers. And with that being said, the next part of this like YouTubers being in trouble is that a lot of YouTubers for some reason recently have been getting like terminated, like Roblox YouTubers especially. I've seen this post from this YouTuber saying that they uploaded a normal Roblox short, like it literally wasn't a bad short at all. I've seen the short and their channel got fully terminated because YouTube said they were scamming people, which is kind of funny because I literally just covered a real scam that's still up, but this fake scam, which wasn't even a scam at all, is getting people terminated. And the person showed the short, and I mean, the short's a bit weird, but like there's nothing inappropriate or nothing bad about it. It's literally just like a normal short. And I mean, to be fair, we've probably seen way worse stuff going on, so I don't know why this got him terminated, but for some reason it seems like a random Roblox shorts right now are getting people's whole YouTube channels terminated. Now luckily from what I've seen, I'm pretty sure YouTube recognized, you know, this like an issue going on, and this person's channel was reinstated, but it is pretty bad in the first place that it's even happening. The fact that people are uploading like normal Roblox shorts and videos and their channels are getting deleted for it is pretty wild, and it's a pretty big issue going on right now. I've seen it happen to this person, and apparently there's other shorts YouTubers and stuff like this that's happening too as well, so it's a pretty big issue going on. And anyways, move to our next story, some more Pet Simulator news. And for once, Pet Simulator actually did something really good recently. So with the launch of the new game coming up, Pet Simulator actually done two things, or a bunch of things recently that's actually really good, and we never really seen Pet Simulator, you know, do anything good before, so it's actually pretty cool to see. The first thing they've been doing is that they've actually added it so you can transfer a lot of your eggs and pets to the new Pet Simulator game. And the good thing about this is that, you know, number one, obviously a lot of people spend a bunch of money in Pet Simulator X, so they can save some money this way, so you know they can just transfer their pets to the new game. But also, if you transfer your pets to a new game, you don't actually lose the pets in Pet Simulator X as well. You get to keep them across both games, which is very good, and in general it's very good to see because we all know how like pay to win Pet Simulator X is, and just Pet Simulator in general. So it's very surprising to see them, you know, do stuff like this where they kind of make it less pay to win and stuff. I mean, to be fair, this is kind of pay to win because people did already pay to win, but it's kind of less money hungry because they could have honestly just made it so you can't transfer anything and then just make people spend more money again. But they're actually giving the people option to, you know, transfer all their best pets to the new game and stuff, and all the eggs and stuff as well. So pretty good from them. And it doesn't end here actually. Recently, Pet Simulator X also had a bunch of issues with like their merch and stuff going on, and apparently a lot of their Halloween merch like got delayed and it wasn't shipping out in time, which is obviously pretty unfortunate because a lot of people want them for Halloween and stuff. And surprisingly, Big Games actually handled the situation pretty good. They are still sending out the products, I'm pretty sure. They will refund like the shipping to people because it didn't come in time, which are honestly pretty cool and pretty fair. And in general, with all this like stuff going on, a lot of people are saying that like maybe this is like a new start for Pet Simulator X and stuff, you know, where they actually understand the community more, and you know, they're kind of moving out of that whole pay to win side of them. Which, to be honest, all this stuff is pretty cool, but like I still think that they're gonna make the new game super pay to win and stuff. But it is good that they have this stuff in place, and you know, I can't hate on them for that. But speaking of hate, next we got a Roblox game that is actually getting a lot of hate right now, and it's been getting a lot of hate for a long time now. So as I mentioned at the start of this video, Blade's having a live event and a big update coming this weekend and stuff like that. And they announced they're going to be adding a clans and like a season pass and stuff, which sounds fine, but if you read the comments, all people are upset because when Blade started and like, you know, started getting popular, the game didn't really have much transaction in it, and it was a pretty like not pay to win game. But now a lot of people are commenting saying that like almost every update they do, they add some sort of pay to win stuff, and they're making so much stuff now to just kind of like extract as much money as possible. That's what players feel like. And in a lot of the comments, a lot of people are saying that like the game's kind of getting ruined because they keep adding stuff to get Robux. And a lot of people are saying that the developers are getting kind of money hungry now because, you know, they're making stuff more expensive and they're just getting a bunch of money from the game. Which, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I mentioned this last time, getting a bunch of money from a Roblox game, especially with how popular it is like pretty fair in my opinion. Obviously you want to like capitalize off success, but I think the problem comes when you start adding stuff that actually give you an advantage in the game, because then that actually starts to get annoying for players, because obviously it's going to be really annoying when someone just pays to be better than you and doesn't rely on skill anymore. And then you also see people in the comments like making fun of Blayball now, because, you know, like people are asking like, oh, is anything going to be free? And then people respond being like, no, you know, Blade Ball doesn't do that stuff anymore. And in general, the community is kind of angry at Blade Ball, and they seem to be kind of like mad at the developers for kind of going down this route. Alright, but anyways, moving to our last story. As I'm sure you're all aware, a little bit ago now, Roblox actually changed and messed around with the Roblox prices. And what they did was very weird, because they didn't just raise the prices or lower the prices for some people. They actually changed the prices and options for like every single account and every single person. And a little bit ago, everyone had different Roblox options and prices, and it's pretty messed up because a lot of people actually had their roles more expensive now. And well, recently, we have no idea why this happened in the first place, but finally, after a long time, Roblox has been starting to change it back for a lot of people. And a lot of people have been tweeting out and, posting saying that the roles options are finally back to normal. However, with this also comes a lot of people saying the opposite. A lot of people now are complaining that their roles options haven't even updated, which is bad now because a lot of people's options have updated. So now, because this whole like weird thing going on, a lot of people have super expensive roles options and more expensive than usual, and people have normal options but are technically cheaper now. And hopefully everyone should have their options back, but like I said, a lot of people just don't have them back for some reason. It's pretty weird what's going on, and I don't know what they're doing with Roblox right now. And well, speaking of Roblox, if you enjoyed, check this video where now is probably the best time to add Roblox, and I'll explain why in that video. Go check it out and see you in the next one.